Good morning, guys. My name's Brian. Today I'm here with my son Bryson and my other son Calvin. And today we're going to show you a case for the Q500. A lot of us build our own cases for quadcopters. One for availability or two for a cheaper alternative. Here's the one for the Phantom, but that's not what we're here to talk about today. This case came from Amazon. Today we are going to show you the case for the Q500. This case came from Amazon. I will put the link in the description below. It was about $100, a little bit more than the case that we used for the Phantom, but it's a very nice case. Bryson's going to help me unpack it so we can show you exactly what we got, how we laid it out. The case actually has several layers of foam, of the pick and pluck foam, that you have to obviously pull out the pieces to get the quadcopter to fit inside of there. I did not use the very top layer of the case. However, I do have one little piece there in the corner that I use to go over the top of the props, just so that they don't fall out of their slot and roll around all over inside the case when it's being transported. You can see underneath that is the Q500's LiPo charger. That really never gets taken out of the case. I just put it in there just so I don't lose it in case I ever need to use it in a bind, but we use the larger RC charger to charge the LiPos for the Q500. It's much quicker and we can do all of them at the same time. The controller goes in its own slot right there. I have the prop wrench just kind of tucked in there with it. Didn't want to cut a whole bunch of little slots if I didn't need to. The foam just gets weaker. The Q500 fits perfectly on the very last layer of foam. The very bottom layer of the foam we did not cut. That left some cushion on the bottom for back, or bottom I guess, in the way it's facing right now. It gives some cushion in case it gets banged around. It obviously has the egg crate style foam on the lid, and it just kind of gets sandwiched in there softly, and it actually keeps it very well snug inside the case. And now that it's all out, you can see that there are currently 2 compartments that we have for the batteries, and there is plenty of room to, pluck a couple more compartments out if I do get more batteries. I still only have the 2 that came with it. One there and one there. So that's what it looks like, completely empty. I did take the hot glue gun and sandwich the first couple together, as a couple of the little pick and plucks like right here. They start to get loose if there's not a lot of them still stuck together, so the hot glue gun works really well if it starts getting loose. As soon as we pluck out a couple more compartments for all of the batteries, once we get a couple more, because I would like at least 2 more, maybe 3, because one can be stored in the quadcopter itself. Then I will actually glue all of the layers of foam together, because they do tend to start separating as you lift things in and out, and then that kind of tears them, I guess you could say. So we will hot glue them all together. Since it's pick and pluck foam, you can configure the case any way you like. This is just what we did. It seems to work okay. The quadcopter actually would fit sideways or front to back inside the case. We did it this way just because it seemed to be easier to get other components for the Q500 to fit in there, as some of it is underneath the quadcopter arms. That Q500 decal, I just printed it up. Just got an image off the net, printed it up with the computer on a piece of vinyl. The case's original logo is underneath it, so I just got it about the same size. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and comment. If you have any questions, I'd be more than happy to answer them for you. So Bryson, you ready to go fly this thing?